Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be playing as Goliath. We are on Broken Hill Mine. This is Lazarus, Cabot, Maggie and Lennox for this one. They don't have a medic. Well, they have a resing medic. We'll do White Tiger for this one. I've not done White Tiger for quite a while. Deceptively not weak, we'll say. He's not strong, Laz, but he can be underestimated, take it that way, usually by me. We do have double damage as well by virtue of Cabot on this team, so we'll see. We just have to remember that Laz exists, and I say this every time I start a Laz round, and then literally in 2 minutes time when I'm starting the first engage, I will forget that he exists. So let's see how it goes. We'll do the disclaimer at the beginning of this video, as I mentioned it in the Behemoth one. Going out with this one. Energy is low at the moment. Mixture of tiredness and burnout at the same time. Just watch the Behemoth video. My brain is just not working at the moment. So the long and short is that, you know, it's another day goes by recording videos basically, and I know that might sound bad. It's just, I want to say it's natural. Basically, I've accepted that it's natural, because obviously we've established our channel identity as Daily Evolve videos. But ladies and gentlemen, the issue with this, and we will preface it also by saying that what I said at the end of the Behemoth video, when I say this game is still my favourite game of all time, there's nothing happening with it. You know, it's the same game every time, over and over. There's no real, what? That doesn't hit? Okay. There's no real way to hide that, because, you know, there's no new content coming to the game, there's no developments recently that's been happening, that I know of anyway, to share, and, you know, the days are going by, which is what I mean by that, it's just video, you know, which is why, in some cases, we do get some non-commentary videos going at the same time, because when I'm doing commentary back-to-back, every day, you know, for the channel identity sort of thing, it starts to drag and it starts to harm the enjoyment of the game for me. So it is what it is. It's a bit of a negative, but it's a negative that needs to be mentioned basically, because you're hearing it. It's just the basic takeaway, ladies and gentlemen, is that at the moment excitement is non-existent. It isn't here, you know. But I'm still playing the game because I want to, you know, get it out there. So we still are on the content creation chain, don't worry. It's just that, you know, all the talk about the lore and all the animations and all that kind of thing might be scarce here and there, because I've said it, you know, I've spent the tokens of the month, you know, that kind of thing. And obviously when you're recording videos back to back, it is repeating the same thing. We will take poison hits here actually over armor regen. Energy has been expended, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you should take away from it. We are going to start an engage here. Can't quite get that. It's not ideal to start a charge there. My targeting's been swapped. Good. Where did he just go there? This fucking alligator, dude. The problem is now though it's gonna, yep, with the damage amp I need to kill this. There we go. It's gonna do a lot of damage to me, because the amp does actually synergize with the alligator. Ah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What a fucking dick. I actually forgot that Laz existed. There you go. Told you. Happens every time. So that first fight doesn't actually mean anything now, because that's going to be 2 revives. That's bullshit. Right, I need to find out where he is. Which one is he? There. It's cloaked. He's still there somewhere. There he is. He's down. Saw the yellow flash there. That's Maggie. We need to go for her to get out of this dome. You actually dodged that just in time there. Please tell me that's a down. It is. Probably going to stage 3 here now. Let's present the game plan because we took a lot of HP damage there. Out your misery. Yeah, we're just going to go to stage 3 here. I've lost a bit too much HP there. Got one strike on Laz, which is not the most I've ever had, but it's fine. Give me everything except fire. I forgot what I was doing though. Just don't ask me what that was. As I say, like, on top of the burnout, there is just genuine tiredness at the moment. Because I am trying to resurrect my sleeping pattern from the absolute fucking abyss that it is at the moment. So, you know, we're making the attempt at least. I've done it before, but I fell back into my old ways again. Because my sleep pattern at the moment's 3 o'clock in the morning I go to bed at, and then wake up at 3 in the afternoon. And it's not good, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you that right now. By just exposing myself to what a genuinely normal sleep pattern is, and just feeling universally better, it's just very hard to, as somebody who does have genuine depression, like, it's very hard to actually convince yourself that not staying up that late on video games and just immersing yourself in other worlds, you know, it's actually better to go to sleep in that instance and then enjoy that immersion just during the day when you've got a healthy mind. So it's... I've done it before and I'm trying it again, you know, to be, well, I'm trying to be successful again with it. I managed to do it quite easily last time. I just put my foot down with myself and just went to bed at like 12 one night and then woke up 10 o'clock the next day and the world was like literally just like, well, it wasn't black and white anymore, put it that way. Need the leap smash there. Fuck that, I've just realised, because I need some armour. There's Cabot and the assault. Actually, you run from me now, don't you? There you go. Yeah, I'm going to be facing another wave here, but it's better to face another wave than just dying. I don't know where Laz is at the moment. Definitely back somewhere and cloaked. Cabot's gone to the right. Cabot went through there, did he? Fucking knew it. Laz does have his own personal cloak he's got access to. I'm gonna... No, I'm not, because she's here. Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna grab a bit more armour there, because there's quite a bit to... Bollocks, that's fine. Shit. Fucking hell, my hand is incredibly itchy at the moment. I can't do it. Oh yeah. Scratch it with the chin stubble. I'm sorry if you can hear that on the mic, actually, that's probably disgusting. What little stubble I've got, anyway. Feels quite nice, to be honest. Anyway, there you go. Bit of feelings in that video, bit of thoughts, you know. Some IRL lore. But no, it's just, it is what it is. It's going to come in waves. I said it in a previous video a couple of weeks, I think now. Maybe a week or so ago. Where it'll just come in phases, where I'll have down periods like this. But it's the nature of, you know, daily videos, because it is a bit of a mission, to be honest. Obviously it is only sitting down for like 10 minutes a day, but as I've just said, you know, I'm not, you know, raising the flag and asking for pity points and all that shit, because I don't do that. But I am a person who does suffer from severe depression, and obviously trying to psych myself into playing the game every day and rounds and things like that is very hard to do when my mind's just not in the mood for it, you know. So in that, you're basically hearing what that particular instance sounds like, essentially, where it's just low energy like this. I just have to mention it because obviously sometimes, especially with Evolve stuff, like usually I am a bit more animated, you know. This is usually what I sounded like on Dead by Daylight usually, because the game's just fucking unenjoyable. I've given that on that game, by the way, as well. I've actually nuked it from my channel. I can't be arsed with it, quite honestly. I don't know what it is. It's not really an hatred and diverging here to another topic, because the mind's wandering. But I just like, because there's been one or two comments on the videos recently of the Dead by Daylight stuff that just reminds me that it exists, and the very thought of that just makes me fucking cringe. So I've removed it, quite honestly. I know there's probably some people on the channel, I just did want to mention that now that I've made it, you know, known that I've removed it from the channel, because there's been one or two people throughout the time that I've existed on YouTube that say they do actually enjoy my rants, and they do find them like refreshing and that kind of thing, because it's different. Because most people on YouTube these days, they record happy stuff, you know, and it's all about, you know, praising and all that kind of thing. And I've said that in the past, that there is such a thing as too much praise in terms of games these days. Nobody says a game's shit when it's actually shit, and that's what Dead by Daylight is, as far as I'm concerned. It's dog shit. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, I know it's got a big following, it's got all the licenses and all that kind of thing, and that's obviously the counter argument to me saying it's shit. It's obviously not shit because people are enjoying it, but from my perspective, my opinion, it's shit, ladies and gentlemen. Running around in circles is not something that I want to do in a fucking ASIN, quite honestly, but we have to these days because it's the top of the genre. And I just don't like the game. I just don't like it. So I've removed it from my channel. That's literally the reason. You'll hear a bit more animation if you want to listen to me be happy whilst gaming in these endless videos these days. And I know it's a bit of a stark contrast to go from this to a waifu gacha game. But as I've said in the past, I said it in an Evolve video as well, prior to that game becoming the secondary game that I'm playing on the channel at the moment, that not many people might know I'm actually very fucking thirsty. So as another game that's going to be on the channel, it's probably going to be stuff like that happened. I mean, following on from that, I did fucking a playthrough of The Coffin of Andy and Laylee on the channel, so that should have been your forewarning for the type of stuff that I do play in my spare time. But yeah, as I say, I've removed it from the channel, and relevant to it being removed, I did want to originally maybe have the channel be ASIMs purely and all that kind of thing. I'm an ASIM YouTuber and all that, but there's only Evolve that I can play in the ASIM genre. Like, all the alternatives are complete fucking dog shit. They're so bad. VHS was fucking awful. Dead by Daylight is just a painful experience to sit through playing. And you know, I'm holding out that last year in November we'll actually switch things up, and it will actually be something I can fucking stomach in this genre, other than Evolve. But you know, it comes every time. Every time something new comes to this genre, I think to myself, maybe we might get something. We had it with Killer Clowns, we had it with TCM as well. Both of them games, I thought, oh, hang on a minute, we're actually getting something decent. But Killer Clowns was just boring to me. I'm being completely honest there. Like, I did say I'd give it a chance, and I said, which I did. I did a video for it on the channel, and I didn't have any issues with it personally, but it was boring. It was just very bland to me. It was very just average and just not memorable as far as I'm concerned. The animations in it was shit as well. With the clowns and everything, they were dead rigid, and there was no fluidity to anything that was going on and all that kind of thing. It was just bad to me. TCM was a bit of a step up. Obviously I went through a phase of just hating TCM based on the developers, but then I went back to it and started enjoying the game a little bit, but it doesn't hold me as long as what Evolve does. Like, as I say, I've stopped playing that now just because I've got burnt out with it, I got bored with it. That and content releases for TCM are very slow, and to the point where they are just too slow for me. Waiting like 6 months for a single fucking character to come out is just not for me, quite honestly. I can't play a game for 6 months with no new content. The only exception obviously is Evolve, but that's because this game's actually well made, high quality, it's got atmosphere, and it's actually fun and engaging to play. It's not like Dead by Daylight where it's a test of fucking patience all the way through it, you know, and obviously TCM where you go through long periods of its gameplay on the family side of just nothing happening because you're looking for people in quite a large map, and you know, it's only one other person sometimes that you're looking for, and it takes fucking ages to find people. But it is what it is. We're going to cap it off there anyway, because it's turning into mid-depression honesty rants, and you know, it's going on for ages. So there you go. Thoughts are all there. I can't really do a recap because my brain capacity at the moment is not great, and I just want to play some Zenless, quite honestly, at the current moment. So there you go. I will plug it. I will say, you know, if you do want to see me a bit more animated at the moment and all that kind of thing, and a bit more excitable, I would recommend having a look at least just checking out the Zenless videos I've been putting out. I'm not trying to divert you from Evolve, don't worry, that is not the intention. I'm just offering something different, you know. Because quite honestly, fellas, I'll be the first to tell you, I was, up until a couple of weeks ago, I did not fucking think I would start playing a waifu gacha game and actually have the same feelings awoken in me as playing Evolve. Because the attention to detail in Zenless, mate, is fucking insane for a game that is essentially horny bait. And I'm being serious. I'm being deadly fucking serious when I say that. The attention to detail and the care that's been put into that fucking game, mate, it's on par with Evolve, and I love it for that. Because it's the first game since Evolve that I've actually had some kind of hook and some kind of reason to enjoy it, you know, to be immersed in it. And it's a fucking horny bait game, but it's got things going for it. It's got decent combat, it's got fucking phenomenal animations, it's got very good cutscenes, the voice acting's fucking peak. As mentioned this as well, just that this is related to Evolve, right at the end there. Kyra's voice actress voices the latest character in that game. So that was a massive nostalgia bomb for me, quite honestly, because she plays a similar character. The character's a similar kind of vibe to Kyra in that game. She's not quite as nerdy as she is in this one as Kyra, but she has that same sort of... I don't really know how to explain it, it's just that same kind of vibe, in a way. It was the biggest fucking nostalgia bomb I have witnessed in a long time, mate, and it was the reason why I instantly pulled for that character. I played the casino for her, and I got her. Because I wanted that character, because it's basically just a continuation of Kyra, as far as I'm concerned, in cop form. But yeah, as I say, just, you know, If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. As I say, I've always been like that with channels. If you just don't like it, don't watch it. Don't be immature and start saying shit like, "Oh, what are you playing this for? It's shit," you know, fucking hell. Because I'll just fucking delete your comment, quite honestly, as I always do with these people. But as I say, I'd recommend having a look at it, fellas. And you know, it is free to play, so I'd recommend having a checking it out as well, because you might actually enjoy it. You might actually enjoy it regardless of the topic of the game itself. And you know that there is underlying predatory transaction issues. You can actually get by in that game as well, though, just by playing it. I've got 2 of the limited characters so far, and I've not even fucking spent a dime on it. The only thing I have bought is a $4.99 a month thing. I've only spent $4.99 on it, basically. You can buy a month's currency in it, and that's literally all I bought, but I've managed to get 2 of the limited characters, and that's all of the limited characters so far. So at least at the beginning, when you can go through the missions and all that kind of thing, you can earn characters, so it's quite friendly at the beginning. But yeah, we're going to end it because this is massive at the end. It's longer than the gameplay, so there you go. Bit of a weird one. I will hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.